Let's dive into the world of the Pi network, a digital currency project that has captured the attention of millions worldwide. It's a project with millions glued to their phones, eagerly anticipating the next phase of its development. This innovative approach to cryptocurrency has fostered a dedicated community, all connected through their mobile devices. Unlike typical cryptocurrencies that rely on power-hungry mining farms, Pi is mined directly on smartphones, making it an eco-friendly and accessible alternative. With just a daily tap on your phone, you can contribute to the network and earn Pi, making crypto accessible to everyone regardless of their technical expertise or financial resources. This ease of use has been a key factor in Pi's widespread adoption. For years, Pi operated within what's known as an enclosed mainnet, a crucial phase for testing and development. This meant that while Pi could be mined and accumulated, the coins couldn't be traded openly on exchanges or used in the broader cryptocurrency market. This controlled environment allowed the developers to refine the network and prepare it for wider use. But now, everything is changing, as the Pi network prepares to transition to its next major stage. And all eyes are on June 28th, a date circled on calendars across the Pi network community, Pi 2 Day. A day that holds significant meaning for the entire Pi network. Pi 2 Day is the community's biggest event of the year, a time for celebration, reflection, and anticipation. It's a day filled with anticipation, excitement, and the promise of major announcements that could shape the future of the Pi network. This year the stakes are higher than ever, as the community eagerly awaits news about the network's progress and future plans. Especially after the launch of the Open Mainnet, a pivotal moment that marked a significant step towards full functionality. The Pi Core team, comprised of Stanford grads who started it all, are the driving force behind this innovative project, and they are expected to reveal the next big steps for the Pi network, outlining their vision for the future and the strategies they'll employ to achieve it. June 28th is special, not just for the Pi network community, but for what it represents. Because it's intrinsically tied to the mathematical constant pi, a symbol of endless possibilities and infinite potential. 3.14 times 2, a simple calculation that connects this day to the very essence of the Pi network's identity. For pioneers who've dedicated years to mining Pi, believing in its potential, and contributing to its growth, this day is more than just a date. It's a checkpoint, a milestone, and a powerful symbol of hope for the future of the network. The primary focus now is on establishing the true value of Pi, a crucial step in its journey towards widespread adoption, and demonstrating its real-world utility, showcasing how Pi can be used in everyday transactions and applications. This Pi 2 Day is poised to be dramatic, filled with potentially game-changing announcements. A massive token unlock is anticipated, potentially unleashing a significant amount of Pi into the open market. And the community is actively calling for a global consensus value, a unified understanding of Pi's worth. Adding to the excitement is the fresh momentum generated from PiFest, a recent community-driven initiative. All these factors are converging, creating a perfect storm of both excitement and anxiety within the Pi network community. The community is eager to see what the future holds, if their patience and dedication will finally pay off, rewarding their long-term commitment to the Pi network. So, what's really happening behind the scenes, and why is everyone watching so closely, anticipating every announcement and development? Let's break it down and explore the key factors driving the excitement surrounding Pi 2 Day. Pi 2 Day, a date circled on calendars worldwide by a dedicated community. Held annually on June the 28th, it's a day of significance, a focal point for the entire Pi network. It is the Pi network's annual celebration, a moment to reflect on progress, share updates, and look forward to the future. It's a nod to the mathematical constant Pi, a symbol of endless possibilities and never-ending exploration. It's more than just a date on the calendar, it's when the core team traditionally drops major updates, unveils new features, and sets the stage for the next phase of development. It's a time when the community rallies together, sharing their experiences, insights, and hopes for the future of Pi. For millions of pioneers around the globe, Pi 2 Day marks another year of daily mining, a testament to their dedication and commitment to the project. It's a celebration of their unwavering belief in Pi's future value and its potential to revolutionize the digital economy. This year, it's even called Great Hope Day, a name that encapsulates the community's aspirations. Reflecting the heightened anticipation after the Open Mainnet launch, a pivotal moment in Pi Network's journey. Now Pi's real-world use is finally possible, opening up a world of opportunities for commerce and innovation. And everyone's eagerly looking for clear direction and strategic insights from the core team, the guiding force behind Pi Network. The hope is that Pi today will bring definitive answers about its intrinsic value, providing clarity to the community, utility, and the exciting new opportunities that lie ahead for the Pi ecosystem. The event is primarily virtual, allowing pioneers from every corner of the globe to participate, with announcements dissected and debated across social media platforms and online forums, creating a global conversation. Past Pi 2 days have been the launchpad for key initiatives like the introduction of the Pi browser, the crucial KYC process, and critical mainnet details, shaping the trajectory of the Pi network, each announcement sparking intense debate and driving community engagement to new heights. In 2025, expectations are sky-high, fueled by the progress made and the potential that lies ahead. The community eagerly awaits news on the value proposition and the overall health of the Pi ecosystem. The community wants concrete proof, tangible evidence of the project's long-term viability, that their patience, their dedication, and their unwavering belief are about to pay off in a meaningful way. Pi 2 Day is far more than just a celebration or an annual event. It's a crucial test of faith in the project's ambitious vision and its potential to reshape the future. All eyes are focused intently on what's next, as the Pi network embarks on its next chapter. One of the hottest topics in the Pi community is the Global Consensus Value, or GCV. Instead of letting exchanges set Pi's price, many pioneers want the community to decide its value. They've proposed a symbolic value, $314,159 per Pi, echoing the number Pi. This isn't a market price but a value honored in peer-to-peer trades for goods and services. The GCV movement grew during the enclosed mainnet as pioneers built their own economy. Now GCV supporters are urging the core team to officially recognize this community-driven value. They argue it's the ultimate form of decentralization and protects against market manipulation. But endorsing a set value could bring regulatory risks and unrealistic expectations. The core team has stayed neutral, focusing on organic growth. Pi 2 Day could finally bring clarity on whether the GCV will be embraced. This year's Pi 2 Day is pivotal, marking a significant turning point in the Pi network's journey. It's a day where the community reflects on past achievements and looks forward to the future with anticipation. Because Pi Network recently entered its open network phase, a monumental step towards realizing its vision of a decentralized and accessible cryptocurrency. This transition signifies a new chapter, filled with opportunities and responsibilities for the entire Pi community. On February 20th, the firewall came down, symbolizing the removal of restrictions and the opening of the Pi network to the wider world. This was a crucial step in the evolution of Pi, allowing for greater interaction and integration with other blockchain ecosystems. Pi is now a live public blockchain, a fully functional and transparent ledger that records all transactions within the network. This marks a significant milestone, transforming Pi from a theoretical concept into a tangible and operational digital currency. Developers can build apps that interact with other blockchains, expanding the utility and functionality of the Pi network. This opens up a world of possibilities for innovative applications and services that leverage the power of decentralized technology, and Pi can, in theory, be listed on exchanges, providing users with greater liquidity and access to the broader cryptocurrency market. This potential listing represents a significant step towards mainstream adoption and recognition of Pi as a valuable digital asset. This shift moves Pi from a closed experiment, a carefully controlled environment for testing and development, to a real player with over 55 million users, a testament to the network's widespread appeal and the dedication of its global community. This massive user base provides a strong foundation for future growth and innovation. The core team, led by Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, continues to guide the project with vision and expertise. Showcased Pi at major industry events, boosting its legitimacy and attracting attention from key players in the blockchain space. These presentations highlight the innovative aspects of Pi and its potential to disrupt the traditional financial system. The focus now building real-world utility, creating practical applications that demonstrate the value and potential of Pi in everyday life. Through apps and services that use Pi as currency, enabling seamless and secure transactions within the Pi ecosystem. KYC for users and KYB for businesses are required, ensuring a safe and compliant environment for all participants in the PI network. For security and compliance, protecting the network from malicious actors and adhering to all relevant regulations. The open mainnet is full of potential, offering a vast landscape of opportunities for innovation and growth within the Pi ecosystem, but also new challenges, requiring careful planning and execution to overcome the obstacles that lie ahead. The community is looking to Pi today for guidance, seeking clarity and direction as the network embarks on this new phase. On the next steps, eager to understand the strategic vision and the concrete actions that will drive the Pi network forward. Will the core team deliver a roadmap for growth? A comprehensive plan that outlines the key milestones and strategies for achieving long-term success. The future depends on it, hinging on the ability of the core team to provide clear direction and inspire confidence in the Pi network's potential. Open mainnet is just the start. Real utility comes from real-world use. PiFest 2025 proved this, with over 55,000 vendors in 160-plus countries accepting PI as payment. Nearly 1 million pioneers use Pi to buy goods and services, showing the currency's practical value. To fuel more growth, the core team launched Pi Network Ventures, a $100 million fund for startups building on Pi. The fund targets sectors like DeFi, gaming, social media, and e-commerce. This is a clear commitment to building a thriving digital economy. PiFest and the Venture Fund are proof that PI is moving beyond speculation. The community now awaits news on the first funded projects. Pi today could reveal the next wave of innovation. The Pi ecosystem's strength lies in everyday apps people actually use. The core team is pushing developers to build, and some apps are already gaining traction. Fruity Pi, a fruit-merging game in the Pi browser, lets users spend and earn Pi, showcasing in-game transactions. Games like this introduce digital currency in a fun, accessible way. The mainnet ecosystem. Interface is filling up with social platforms, marketplaces, and tools powered by Pi. The goal, a killer app that draws millions to the network. Pi Network Ventures is searching for teams to build these next-gen apps. As Pi today approaches, pioneers want more places to spend Pi and more reasons to engage. The success of Open Mainnet hinges on the quality of these apps. A flagship app announcement could electrify the community. Not all news is positive. June brings a massive token unlock. Around 276 million Pi tokens previously locked are being released. This is over 5% of the locked supply, worth about $176 million at current IOU prices. Large unlocks can pressure prices if demand doesn't keep up. In the lead-up, Pi IOU prices dropped 37%, reflecting market anxiety. These IOU markets are unofficial, but they show sentiment. Pioneers now face a choice: sell or hold their newly unlocked tokens. The community's response will test confidence in Pi's future. If most hold, it signals faith. If many sell, prices could drop sharply. The core team is expected to address these concerns on Pi today. The mood before Pi today is a mix of hope and anxiety. The Great Hope Day movement and GCV supporters are energized by recent progress, but external interest is waning. Google Trends and IOU trading volumes have dropped sharply. Some worry the project is losing momentum just as a flood of new tokens hits the market. Pioneers want reassurance and a clear strategy for growth and stability. Pi today is a pivotal moment. The core team's announcements could reignite excitement or deepen concerns. A major partnership, new apps, or a GCV policy could rally the community. Underwhelming news could fuel doubts about the project's direction. Everyone is waiting to see which way the scales will tip. The stakes have never been higher. As June 28th approaches, Pi Network stands at a crossroads. It's now a live blockchain with over 55 million users and a growing ecosystem. The big question, what's next? The community wants GCV recognition, more businesses accepting Pi, and results from the $100 million venture fund. The core team faces pressure to deliver meaningful news and manage the risks of the token unlock and declining interest. Their decisions on Pi today will be watched by millions in the entire crypto industry. Pi's future depends on creating real, sustainable utility. A currency is only valuable if people use it. Whether Pi becomes a global digital currency or fades away depends on what happens next. That's why everyone is watching so closely. June 28th could be a turning point in crypto history.